All right, what's up YouTube? TradeModeJames here with Zone Trading Group. It is currently 5:34 in the morning, and I am making this video before the market opens because I want you guys to prepare for some more downside, which I do think is going to happen going into today and tomorrow. And I could be wrong, but it looks like on the charts that we're definitely going to be coming down and testing this demand zone for a third time, hopefully finding some support, which does show some strength. Before I do that, make sure you guys hit the like button on this video if you think I earn it. If you like my work and you are not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and all of you, please turn the notification bell on so you can get notified when I drop a video or I go live, all right? But guys, like I said, we did have the breakout of the wedge. This is the second breakout we've had in the last, since January 3rd. So in the last month, this is the second breakout. The first breakout, we came up and we tested the 50 pretty high. We got above it pretty good. Came up to this level of structure around $6.16. And then we just fell off. We did not get the close above the 50, came back down into the wedge, came straight through this demand zone. Well, we did have a jump here, actually. I want to point that out because I talk about supply and demand a lot, and this actually was a great scalp opportunity because we did come down to demand and jump right off. It came down to about 393 and jumped up to about 440, which was a good scalp opportunity, and that could have been, this could have been the zone that we mooned out of, but it didn't happen like that. We came up to the top of the demand zone, I'm sorry, to the top of the trend line here of this wedge, and came back down just straight through this demand zone, showing, just some real bearish movement towards the bottom of this channel. This wedge, I'm sorry, and came down to this demand zone over here. We look to the left over here. This is another area where the market makers had moved the price very quickly. So when we're looking for supply and demand zones, we're looking for areas where price moves very quickly. All right, so it came up, came back for the retest, and left really quick. That's a demand zone, right? And so I have that marked in here, and you can see here that we came down for two tests on this demand zone and jumped out both times, showing some strength here at this level around 261. Ish down to about 253. So 253 up to about 261 is the demand zone. The numbers, if you guys are wanting them. We have not gotten the retest yet. Okay, so I think that we're still coming down for the retest. And like I said in previous videos, I've noticed in the stock market that these breakouts typically, they're just a lot slower than Forex. I mean, Forex, you get the breakout, you get the retest, and the next thing you know, it's way gone. So, but with the stock market, it seems to move a lot slower. Which, it still plays out usually the same, but, it takes a little bit more time. This is, we're looking at a daily time frame right now. So this already been 4 days since the breakout. And I think that we're probably likely going to be heading down towards this zone again for the retest of this breakout. Now, we could, just find some random demand and get above that 50. That's possible. But the way it looks right here, we did come up to the 50 and not quite to the 50, but pretty close. And find some resistance, like I said, and we're probably going to be coming down for the retest of the zone for the third time. Now, this will be the third touch point if we come down here. So not only will this be the retest, but this will be the third touch point. So we got 1, 2, and then 3 here. All right, so that's going to show some strength at this level. And I want to say this is the floor. It looks like the floor. It feels like the floor, but I have been wrong before with the stock, and so I'm not going to make that call. I'm just going to start reacting to the price like I know to do instead of trying to predict it for my videos, right? So if price comes down and breaks through here, then we'll know that wasn't the floor, okay? If it comes down and tests and finds some support and bounces, it could be the floor. But we're going to need that first confirmation to actually happen, and that's us getting above that 50 SMA on the daily time frame, right? That's got to happen for us to get that first confirmation. Otherwise, we're just kind of guessing, right? And that's just, in my opinion, from my knowledge and understanding of the market and the charts, that is what Microvision needs to have happen right here in order for us to have a confirmation that a reversal is potentially playing out. All right, and I think that OTCs and mid-cap stocks are going to be rebounding here pretty soon. I really feel like it's time. There's been a lot of bearish action in the last 6-7 months, and I just really feel like it's time for a run. And I think that we're going to get that in the near future. I think in the next 2, 3, 4 months, maybe sooner, we're going to have a big run in the mid-cap and the OTC markets. I think they're just due for it, and it just seems inevitable, all right? So take advantage of these prices if you can, because I think you're going to be very happy camper in the coming months, all right? This is not going to stay down here for much longer. I can't see it happening. This is incredible that we got this opportunity, and I have taken full advantage of this. I have another $5,000 ready, and I told you guys I'm waiting for that perfect moment, right? So on the retest, if we come down here and we find some support here again for a triple test, I will be adding 5,000 here. Or if we get above the 50 SMA and we close above that 50 and this demand zone with some momentum, I will be adding there. So, and that will be the last money that I put into this stock. to be honest with you guys. So I already have a fairly large investment, and I'm happy with how many shares I have, and you know, I'll just be waiting for catalysts at that point. But you know, for all of you that didn't take advantage and your averages are a little higher than everyone else, maybe $9.75, $10, $15, maybe even higher than that, just know that at some point this will rebound and we will be in a bull market again, and we will come and save you like Superman. Okay, we will be there in the near future. I really believe that. Okay, I don't think it's going to be staying down here much longer. There's not a lot of liquidity on the bottom side of the market, and you know, if you watch my videos, you know that where the liquidity is now. It's at the top. So it's just a matter of time before they start targeting that. And that's with every stock, guys. Every stock is telling the same story at this point. Every single stock is in a descending wedge. If you look at AMC, if you look at Microvision, if you look at, you know, most stocks in the market are in a descending wedge right now. CTXR, you know, NEO, they're all telling the same story. And I think we're due for a bull run. I truly believe that. So right now, like I said, as it stands, I think today we're going to continue down towards 260. What is this? 261. And hopefully we can find some support there for a third time. If we drop down to like a 1 hour time frame, you'll see that we get, you know, it's very clear what's going on here. We found some support. All right, so we come down again and test down again. That's just going to be another confirmation that this could potentially be the floor. Now, we do need to get above that, like I said, that 50 SMA on the daily. That's going to be the confirmation of reversal. You know, the first confirmation that we get that this could be reversing, all right? And I don't know when that's going to happen, but, you know, it's moving pretty slowly here. So I would imagine in the next couple days, you know, going into early next week, we're probably going to see how this is going to play out, right? And if it does not play out in our favor and it keeps coming down, you know, below that 261, below this demand zone, I'm going to readjust my trend line like this, all right, to account for the fake outs. And then as you can see, once I do that, we're just back inside the wedge, all right? And that's, you know, that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do that yet because we haven't actually had the retest and we haven't been able to find out if it's going to hold yet. So I'm not going to keep my wedge like this yet, but I'm letting you guys know that if we do break down through this zone, I'm going to move my trend line to account for these fake outs right here. And like I said, when I do that, it looks like we're just back in the wedge, which we will be. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But guys, I just want to make this kind of a quick video this morning for you guys, because I do want you to, you know, expect some downside today. I do think we're coming down towards this for the retest today. We've been doing it since we, you know, basically since we hit this 50 SMA. So short interest right now on Mavis, 950,000 on Fintel. Short interest right now as it stands, dark pool short volume ratio 65.46%, and the short interest of the float is about 18.4%. So you know, we have about 4 days till they can till the shorts cover. It's just, I mean, it's the same story every day. There's no difference here. A couple days ago when we had that breakout, we had like 3 million available, but you know, nothing's really done up front. It's all done in the dark pool. So this is really just kind of irrelevant, right? When they stop manhandling the stock in the dark pools, that's when we're going to go back up. And you know, until then, we're just going to keep seeing the same thing happen every single day, bleeding off, and you know, likely just, you know, continuing down lower and lower and lower until they finally let up. And when that happens, guys, I'm telling you, it's going to just go. It's going to go very quickly. I don't think it's going to be a slow rise. I think when they let up and, you know, they decide it's time to go to the top side, we're going to go. All right, we're going to go. And you're going to start seeing us get above the 50. You're going to see us get above the 200. We're going to get be up here testing that 975. And that's going to be very nice for those of us that took advantage of these prices while it was down here. All right, and that's really all I have for today, guys. All right, I tried to make this video 8 minutes because, well, I don't get paid unless I make 8-minute videos. So I got to talk for 8 minutes straight, or YouTube doesn't pay me. All right, so that's all I have for you this morning, guys. You know, good luck in the markets. I'm going to try to stream. Hopefully, I can get there on time. I am not at home right now, but hopefully, I can make it back and get there for the bell. If not, I will see you guys when I see you. All right, peace and love from my end. TradeModeJames with Zone Trading Group signing out. Peace.